Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you all right now, there's a storm brewing in D.C., and it ain't political this time. No, this one's about a man who been out there cooking DBS like breakfast sausage for 5 years straight, and the kitchen still ain't paid the chef. Terry McLaurin, a.k.a. Scary Terry, ain't happy. And if you know football, you know he got every right to be heated. So let's peel this thing back. Like I always say, it's levels to this. This about leverage. And this about whether the Commanders truly know what they got before it's gone. Let me take y'all back a bit. Terry McLaurin came into this league in 2019. Third round pick. Not a 5-star. But from day one, he lined up and went to work. And let me tell you, ain't nothing more dangerous in this league than a man who feel like he's been overlooked. He walked into one of the most unstable quarterback situations in the league. Y'all remember the revolving door in Washington? From Dwayne Haskins, rest his soul, to Alex Smith on one leg, to Taylor Heinicke, Carson Wentz, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Sam Howell, now Jaden Daniels. This man had more quarterbacks than most folks got passwords. And still, McLaurin delivered, year after year. 5 straight 1,000-yard seasons. Consistently productive. Consistently available. Consistently available. Consistently elite. Without complaining. You can't name 10 witouts more consistent in the last 5 years. And that's fact, not opinion. So now we get to the real. Let's talk turkey. Terry McLaurin is on the last year of his current deal. That base salary, $15 million. Now I know. Folks at home might say, Shannon, that's a whole lot of money. Yeah. Until you stack it against the new market. Let me hit y'all with a few names. Justin Jefferson just got $35 per year. A.J. Brown re-upped in Philly at $32 him. Amon-Ra St. Brown, young Lion in Detroit, got $30 him. Tyreek Hill, C.D. Lamb, Jalen Waddle, all in that $28 him, $32 M range. And here's Terry, turning 30 this year, with better production than most of those guys considering context. And he ain't even sniffed that money yet. You see what I'm saying? This ain't just about dollars. This about a man watching other folks get paid for doing less in better situations. While he's been carrying DC like a FedEx driver in December. Now, here's where it gets complicated. The Commanders got a new regime, new coach, new quarterback, new era. They trying to build something around Jaden Daniels, and I respect that. But let me ask you this. What's the best way to help a young QB thrive? That's right, give him a true roan, a route technician, a veteran leader, a dog who catches everything. And what you got in Terry McLaurin is all of that and then some. The front office knows this. They know. But this is the game NFL teams play. Waiting until the last minute, trying to leverage that franchise tag, or hoping the player caves before camp. Let me tell you all something. This man boycotted the entire offseason. Not just OTA, not just optional stuff. He missed mandatory minicamp. That's a statement. That's saying, if y'all want me to show up, then show me the money. The Commanders got a choice. Either pay Terry now and lower that $25.50 M cap hit next year, or roll the dice and risk losing the only consistent star they've had on offense since Santana Moss. And I ain't even exaggerating. Now you all know the NFL is a deadline-driven league. Teams don't act till they have to. But here's what's different in this case. Terry turns 30 on September 15th. You know what that means? This is his last real shot to get that mega bag. After 30, the market turns cold like grandma's meatloaf 3 days later. This contract ain't about 2025. This contract is about respecting the work he's already done and securing his future before his value starts to decline in the eyes of NFL executives. If Washington wants to keep him happy, keep him locked in, keep him out there helping Jaden Daniels, they gotta move now. Let's address it. Will Terry McLaurin actually hold out? Now, I've been in that room. I've been that guy. I've seen teammates play this game both ways. Holding out is risky business. You lose money. You lose leverage if the backups perform. And sometimes the media turn on you. But sometimes you gotta do it. Sometimes the only way to get respect is to stop showing up for free. Terry's already made good money. He's got leverage. He's respected across the league. If he decides to sit out a chunk of camp, the locker room ain't gonna look at him sideways. They'll say, "Go get yours, big dog." Now let's play the nightmare scenario for Washington. Let's say they play hardball. Let's say they offer some weak deal, maybe $22, $23 per year below market. Let's say Terry walks in 2026. You'll really want to throw a rookie QB out there with no Roan. Let me ask again. You really want to leave Jaden Daniels throwing to second-tier guys against the Cowboys, the Eagles, the Niners? You need a dog on the outside? Every great young QB had one. Joe Burrow had Jamar Chase. Josh Allen had Stephon Diggs. Jalen Hurts took off when he got A.J. Brown. McLaurin is that type of foundational weapon. Washington can't just replace that with draft picks or free agents. That's wishful thinking. Now, don't think Terry's situation is happening in a vacuum. Every wide receiver, every veteran wide receiver, watching this thing unfold, because the league been shifting money toward younger receivers and trying to move off vets once they hit 30. But let me tell you, production is production. You don't throw away consistency just because a guy's been in the league 6 years. If Washington don't pay Terry, somebody else will. And that locker room, man, they watch this stuff. The rookies see it. The free agents see it. If your best player gets disrespected, it sends a message. They don't value loyalty here. That's how you lose the culture before you even build it. If I'm in that front office, here's what I do. Offer $30, $32 per year, 3, 4 years. Give him $65 7. Tim guaranteed. Add a cap-friendly structure for 2025-2026 so you can build around Jaden Daniels. Get this thing done before camp. It's a win-win. You reward your leader, you support your rookie QB, and you send a message to the locker room that the Commanders take care of their own. It's not complicated. Terry McLaurin ain't just another wideout. He's a culture setter, a leader, a technician, a dog, and right now he just wants what he's earned. Ain't no crime in that. So to the Commanders, handle your business, pay that man. Don't wait till October to realize what you had, because if you'll fumble this, it won't just be a bad look. It'll be a setback that takes years to undo. I done seen too many teams mess up their best player relationship over a few $1 million. Terry McLaurin deserved better than that. And truth be told, so do the fans in D.C. And that's the gospel from Unsee Scary Terry. You got my respect. Now go get your bag, young fella. Young fella.